Good morning, South. My name is Kate.
And my name is Eric, and today is November 3rd, 2021.
ASD's Dana Bishop announced ASD's new weekend and evening clinics in order to vaccinate kids ages 5 to 11 once the vaccine is approved. Dana Bishop is also retiring as superintendent this year, so we'll miss her a lot, and we got to find a new superintendent. On another note, the winner of the Army's Best Warrior contest resulted in a win for cryptologic linguist Sergeant Adam Kurland from Alaska. So congrats to Sergeant Kurland, and that's all we've got for current events today, and I'll pass it over to Griffin.
Thanks, Kate. Today we have the Commissioner of Education, Dr. Johnson, as well as the President of NEA Alaska, Tom Claymire. Dr. Johnson, do you have any updates for us?
Good morning, Griffin. A couple updates. I'll start with the COVID one. You may have heard that the CDC, FDA approved the COVID vaccine for elementary school students. And for a lot of people, that's great news. And so I think we just continue to ask people to call their local doctor, their pediatrician, have a conversation with them about the vaccine, look at all the facts and consider if that's a good option for your family. But that's good news for everybody, and hopefully will help keep making the pandemic go away and be less of an issue for us eventually. So that's big news, and hopefully that word will be getting out to everybody. Other news, there were elections last night around the country and that sort of thing. And today in history, November 3rd, in 1948, it was the day after election, and the evening of the election, the Chicago Tribune put out a big newspaper, because there wasn't social media, and said that Dewey won the presidency. But that was an inaccurate headline, and it was the next day when they had to republish it. So it's a great lesson today that instant news isn't always great news. So be patient and read the facts. And then lastly, I'll just say, as you all know, Elliot is one of my favorite people on the planet. And I did a little research today, and for $50, we could take up a collection and get him a Braves jersey if we needed to. So I'll just throw that out there. You can send it to theden.com. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. Mr. Claymire, do you have any updates for us?
A little salt in the wound there. That'll help them heal. Good morning. Thank you, as always, for allowing me to be here. Yeah, the big news, of course, Commissioner already spoke about vaccines for our school-age kids. That's one more layer of mitigation to keep our schools open to in-person learning and safe for everybody to attend. So really excited about that, and hope everybody who's eligible chooses to vaccinate, assuming medical conditions allow that. Yeah, and then I just have a couple updates. The State House Ways and Means Committee has been busy, and last week they met on House Bill 4003, which you guys might not be as excited about, but will impact you greatly, or if not you, your those that follow you, should it pass. House Bill 4003 dedicates a portion of the earnings coming out of the permanent fund to fund public education. And so we would like to see that passed. We would like to see that kind of stability and protection and investment in our human capital that are our youth today and our leaders of tomorrow, and kind of depoliticize public education funding by providing essentially a dedicated fund for that purpose. So really excited about that. I had the privilege of being invited to testify, and hopefully we can see that through in the upcoming session of the legislature. And then next week, they're hearing House Bill 220, which impacts your teachers more and other people that work in the school more than you guys directly, but it is important to attract and retain the best quality teachers that we have. And that's House Bill 220, which is a return to a defined benefits pension, providing, again, stability for educators and hopefully an incentive to keep them in our state, in our communities, and provide that ongoing connectivity and relationships for kids and families in schools. So we're excited about both of those prospects, and we will continue to work to promote them.
Thank you both. Thank you both. I'm going to pass it over to Eric for sports.
Thanks, Griffin. Now, sports is pretty light this week, but I will tell you what we do have. Men's and women's basketball has returned at UAA after a long hiatus, and high school hockey's competitive season kicked off this week with the first game being Diamond versus South. South taking that sweet, sweet W. And that's all we have, so I'll pass off to Kate for goodbyes.
All right, thanks, Eric. Lastly, next Thursday is Veterans Day, so we have no school. So be prepared for that. And that's all we've got for you guys today. Remember that if you have any questions, submit them at asktheden.org and follow us on Instagram at SAHSTheDen. Thanks for watching, and always remember to keep your claws sharp, Wolverines.